Have you ever reached a point in your life when you just told yourself, well, fuck it. If you didn't find the answer and you feel like giving up, guess what? You haven't tried enough.
You can attach meaning to your life, but that meaning is yours and yours alone. It's not objective. It's not an absolute.
So what up, bitches? I finally got a white background because I was tired of the fucking beige, yellow background, like poop color. So I understand that there are a few things in life that maybe you should give up, right? Maybe you're in a really bad relationship. Maybe you're with a really shitty job right now. Maybe you've enrolled in the wrong education, in the wrong program at school, and you want to give it up. Or maybe you're signed up for this shitty cooking class, and after 2 classes you think it's bad and you want to give it up. While you can give up on those little shitty things, there's one thing you should never, ever give up on, and that's yourself. You can give up on any other shitty thing ever around you. Whatever, give up on your goldfish, let him die. Okay, whatever. But never give up on yourself. Poor goldfish though, but hey. Never give up on yourself. Let's get in the video. So you've reached a crossroad in your life right now where you have the choice between continuing or giving up. Whatever giving up means to you. Maybe giving up, you're thinking about giving up your job, giving up on your relationships, and kind of give up on the modern life right now. Give up on your dreams, go back to escapism and oh well, this pickup thing and picking up girls doesn't work. Let me go back to doing whatever I was doing. Go back to watching television, becoming fat. Oh well, this gym thing doesn't work. Let me go back to eating nachos, whatever thing. Oh well, this industry is just never gonna work out. How am I gonna become a singer? Like, they're just looking for good looking people. They're never gonna get me. I'm not pretty enough, whatever it is, and then you give up on that, right? Those things. Or even give up on your life. Maybe you're heading towards this dark path of, well, maybe my life is not even worth it. I've tried making my life better, and there's always someone stepping on me, or there's always this happening, or this obstacle, and you're thinking, wow, maybe it's not worth it anymore. And if you're going down this path, please continue watching this video. This might help you out. Because if you give up on yourself right there, then there's no more hope, right? But if you continue, there will always be hope. Remember that. So I'm gonna reveal something to you right now. When you reach this crossroad, when you reach this point in life, this is where you'll be closest to achieving your results. It is often when you're the closest to giving up that the turning point comes to you. But to break through, you have to continue. The way I see it with plateaus and hardships in life is, it's basically Mother Nature kind of testing you, kind of taunting you a little bit, like, haha, can you do it? Can you continue? Are you strong enough? Do you deserve it? Do you have what it takes right now? This is natural selection telling you, hey, are you gonna survive this? Are you strong enough? Are you one of the rare few that are exceptional? Can you do this, right? Depending on how you answer the call, are you gonna answer it by taking massive action, or are you gonna just let it die away and die down and everything? No. Can you do it? Some practical tips that you can apply right now. So step 1, take a step back. Just take a step back and look at the obstacle for what it is from a third-person perspective. Take out a journal or something. The journal really helps with this distance. Ask yourself those questions. What is the number one thing right now that if I overcame it, everything else would become easier? Maybe in your life right now, you want a girlfriend, you want a boyfriend. What is stopping you from achieving this goal? Well, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not do whatever thing that is. Now that you have the obstacle pinned down, how can you achieve this goal? Make a plan for this. You can think, you can be inspired all you want, right? I can make videos about that, but my videos are not about just inspiring you. My videos are about pragmatically, practically, how do we get you what you want? Listen, you could get motivated all day, But if you don't take action right now, if you don't pin it down, what the problem is, I could motivate you all day, make you feel good. What the hell is that gonna do? There's a million other YouTubers right now probably like made the same exact title, right, for a video that tell you, don't give up on yourself, right? It's a motivational video. It's like 5 minutes long. It's like a little boost. And then after you're done with the video, you don't do anything with it. So that's why I'm inviting you, when you feel like giving up, the first thing you gotta do is like, take your life back together. Take it with your hands. The first question, what is the one obstacle that if I overcame it, everything would be easier or unnecessary, right? You have the obstacle. Now, how do I solve this? And if you've tried all those things and it doesn't work, then I want you to ask this next question. What is the one thing I haven't tried yet that I can try right now? And if I tried it, maybe it would make things work. Maybe you've tried becoming better looking and it didn't work. Well, maybe it's time to learn conversational skills. Maybe you want to be happier in life and you tried everything. You've tried hanging out with friends more often. Maybe you've tried joining the gym. It didn't work. Maybe you tried antidepressants. It didn't work. It made you feel even worse. So then what's left, right? What the fuck is left? Make a list, as I told you. If you didn't find the answer and you feel like giving up, guess what? You haven't tried enough. It might be a hard pill to swallow right here, but if you follow this channel, you value the truth. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough or haven't tried in the right ways. The way I see it is like you're stuck in a room with no windows. It's like this prison cell. And you've exhausted all the options in the room you're in right now. But the thing you could have done is just open the door and get to the next room. Or open the door, go outside, see the opportunities outside. The second tip, if the challenge right now is too hard, take baby steps. Lower the difficulty of the challenge, right? The reason why we feel like giving up maybe is because the challenge is too high. Maybe your goal is you never want to feel lonely ever again. You never want to feel heartbroken ever again. You never want to feel poor ever again. You want to be rich. Your standards are too high, and then when you can't reach them, what happens? You feel like giving up, obviously. Make it easier on you. If you're depressed and it's too hard for you to exercise 5 times a week, well, maybe you can start off with just taking a walk outside. If it's too hard to, let's say, express your feelings to someone and you thinking, oh, I'll never be able to love again, I'll never be able to fall in love with someone ever again, it's gonna be too hard to connect with someone, I can never do it. Well, start writing about it. Write it to yourself. Be intimate with yourself first. Learn to love yourself first. See, that's an easier step. Have you ever thought of that? If you want to make millions of dollars, you want to be successful, be a millionaire, like doing your art, doing YouTube videos like PewDiePie. My name is PewDiePie. And then you make a few videos and then you still stuck at 5 subscribers and you're like, what the fuck? The only people that subscribe to me is my mom and my dog. Well, maybe you gotta make it easier and start getting your first 100 subs and enjoy the process. Another tip, enjoy the plateau. Sounds very simple, but it's actually very hard in practice because a plateau could last several weeks, months, or even years. So for example, you're trying to feel happier in your life. So then maybe you're down there, you learn about self-development. You see my channel after like 5 years of like feeling shit, and then you're like, oh, start feeling a bit better. Something happens in your life and you crash down again. You're like, fuck, I didn't get it this time. And then up again, and then you crash, fuck, I didn't get it again. There's a graph in the book Mastery. I'll put a link in the comment, and it talks about the mastery process of how to get good at something. You practice, spike, down, plateau, spike, down, plateau, spike, down, plateau. When you feel like giving up, understand that's how life is. You're probably stuck on a plateau. If it's been weeks, even months with my self-development. You think I handled everything in a few months? No, I've been doing self-development for 8 years and I'm still learning every single day. Sometimes after 2 years, I feel like I've plateaued again and I'm back how I was like 3 years ago. And sometimes it feels completely horrible, like, what the fuck, I never thought I would go back down again. And I don't tell myself I'm gonna give up. I tell myself, well, you know what? I just reached a plateau. Like a year later, I just have this down for some reason. And then I just plateau for the rest of the year. And the next year, something happens and I'll literally go up in the sky. Especially with self-development, progress is very gradual and slow. Extremely slow, but steady. But the thing is, you have to keep on that plateau until you reach success. So if you feel like ending it right now, you feel like your life is miserable, you just want to end it, and it's been like 20 years you say that you've been feeling like this, and it's just been going downhill, look, you found self-development right here. You found it. This channel might help you out. Even if it's just 10% better. Embark on this journey to self-development. And maybe you think like things were only going worse and worse, but you're actually going through the journey of the graph that I explained to you. As human beings, we rarely take the time to take a step back and appreciate how far we've come. Just 5 years ago, where were you? 10 years ago? If you're 30, at 20, how dumb were you? Let's face it. And at 30, how much wiser are you? If you're 20, how dumb were you at 10 or 12 years old? Look at where you are now. Look, you feel like giving up? Well, just the fact you went this far in this video, it shows that you had the power to just stay the course. You are on this path, you're getting better. It doesn't look like it, but you fucking are. This is not some feel-good thing. It's not just to inspire you. This is literally what is. So, a last few tips. Find a joy in the process. If you feel like giving up, it's probably because you're not enjoying the process as much. You just want to get to happiness, and once you reach happiness, let go, right? You're like, oh, I'm happy now, okay, fuck it. I can stop working, I can stop journaling, I can stop like watching those self-help videos. I'm finally happy, fuck it. No. Or the Kung Fu student, he practices the same punch 1,000 times. If you looked at it like doing the same exact punch 1,000 times for 4 hours, you'd be like, what the fuck? No. He's enjoying every single punch. Next time you wash the dishes, take the soap, take the plate, rub it and focus on every single piece of food that you're removing from the plate. Look at all the water, like taking away all the dirt from the plate. And focus on the feeling of satisfaction that you have after you're done, right? Most of us, we just kind of do it really fast and like put it in the jar, like fuck this, but no, this time, take your time with it. If you can enjoy washing a plate like this, if you can teach yourself to enjoy washing a plate, whenever it gets hard in your life, just enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Whenever you're sitting down to meditate and you're feeling, oh fuck, it's getting too long now, fuck this shit, then you focus back on your breath and you can enjoy it. Just the way I explained, the way you enjoy washing a plate, then the thought of giving up won't even cross your mind. It's like, well, I'm enjoying this right now, the way I'm shooting this video. Try this now, even if it's difficult, even if you're feeling like shit and it's so hard for you to just focus on anything. Just try it out, just one time. So the last tip, make the decision to keep on the course. Until you make the decision, it'll just be fleeting. The next day you won't feel like it anymore. You'll feel like giving up the next day because you didn't make the decision clear enough. If you've gone this far in the video, you probably want to keep going. You most probably want to keep going. Something is making you stay on course. So I want you to say this with me right now. Say it with me. I will continue on this journey, no matter what it takes. I will continue on this journey, no matter what it takes. Whatever it is for you. Maybe you want to be a basketball champion. Maybe you just want to live a happy life with your family, with your 2.5 kids, a good job that you like, and make your family happy. If that's all it is, make the commitment now. I will continue on this journey, no matter what it takes. intuitively, this journey should be important enough, or else you wouldn't even be thinking about it. The fact that you were thinking at the beginning of this video of giving up, it shows that this calling is important enough for you to stay, as paradoxical as it sounds. You know, the things we love the most, blink of an eye, become the things we hate the most, like a pendulum of love and hate. The people we love the most, when they do something that violates our boundaries or something, become the people we hate the most in an instant. The things we love the most in our life, in an instant, when it doesn't go our way, becomes the thing we resent the most. Maybe that's why you feel like giving up right now. But the intensity of the frustration only reflects the intensity of the love you have for this thing. This is what Anthony Robbins said, Awaken the Giant Within. There's a section in the book where he talks about how to overcome negative emotions. And he says that frustration is a very good signal. It means you're very close to achieving your goal and that there's just a few obstacles. And this frustration is just showing how much you care. So thank you for watching. Leave me your comments below. Tell me right now, what is the thing that's really hard in your life right now that you were thinking of giving up? Maybe a friend could help you see a different perspective. So that's what I want to do for you as a friend. I'm going to upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from now on. Don't forget to click on the bell to subscribe so you receive all my videos. Peace. See you next time.